You're not sharing the
Hello!
screen.
Ah, shit. And welcome to Sports by Compian. My name, of course, is Stephen Compian, and I am joined here by Corey Compian, our wonderful co host, as usual. He's out here living the dream and dominating it. Corey, how are you on this lovely afternoon, evening?
Doing fantastic. Recently awoken from a nap because I had played a game of football americano today, Steven.
Football Americano. How is the practice going? How are the Pumas looking for this coming year?
No practice. We had a preseason game.
Oh, word. How did that go?
Yeah, we beat up on the poor little Tigres 28-2.
Fuck those Tigres. They only got safety, those noobs?
Villains.
Stupid
They
guys.
sure did get a safety, which is really sad for me because that was, my designed pass, and like, there's a recording of it, and I felt like I was the most open I've ever been in my life. And then having watched the playback of it, I really was the most open I've ever been in my entire goddamn life. Apparently, no one decided to pick up the end that I lost because I was tight end. I had been taking him all game, but then whenever I went to go run my route, he didn't get taken, and then
Oh
he
yeah,
went
well
and murdered my quarterback.
you don't need to block defensive ends. They're usually harmless.
No, they just kind of hang out. They don't really
Yeah,
do much.
good guys usually.
Really friendly people.
Well, you should have sent me that clip. We would have thrown it up here and seen how open you were. But either way, it sounds like
It's a pretty bad angle, so there was apparently multiple people recording. Maybe next week we can go over a couple plays because I had a pretty decent game at DN. I got 3.5 tackles for loss. Three of them were all
whoa.
by my lonesome. One was like I get in there and I'm like, "What's going on in here? What are you all doing?" And then I see the guy like going through the middle, and someone else stood him up, and I was like, "Yeah, you!" And I like grabbed him and like dragged him back because I knew if I hit him from behind, then I'd be like
Yeah,
giving him
yeah.
yards. So I was like,
Right.
"No, no, you come back this way, sir.
You come with me, sir. Nice, dude.
Come this way, back to your own sideline."
Good to hear you guys are 28-2. Sounds like you're gonna at least beat up one team this year. Fuck the
Yeah,
fucking Pumas are looking powerful, baby. Let's go. You guys are the Pumas, right?
we sure are.
I kind of wigged that. I thought I had heard Pumas out there, and I just went with
It
it.
was out there in the cosmos that maybe we're the Pumas,
I just went with it, dude. So for
bro.
us Sports by Compian fans, they're probably wondering where has the episodes been? Where has Steven and Corey been talking about Impact Sports? This is crazy. This is crazy, and it's because Corey, I have been on tour with the Wild American Touring Squad, otherwise known as the Twats. And we were on tour in Scotland. This is a touring squad that takes place usually every 3 to 4 years, due to all kinds of bullshit taking place in the Mick world this year. I mean, over the last couple of years, they've recently have finally got this tour together. We went off to Scotland, and we arrived in 3 different locations. Started off in Isla, which was a fucking trek of a day to get to. Holy shit. Fucking planes, buses, and then ferries, and then more buses. But we finally got to this fucking middle of nowhere fucking place. The team was like, "What the fuck? You guys are here in November? Okay." And they like tried to scrounge together a team. Apparently, only had about 12, 13 guys. So we sent them a bunch of players, and those guys, of course, wanted to ball out to let the rest of the tour know. So this was actually a tightly contested first game, even though the other team only had like 13 players.
So you travel to them and give them players? That's
It
crazy.
was pretty wild, yeah. Well, I mean, we had like 30 some players, so it was understandable that we could give them some. But yeah, dude, this was
Body to go
wild.
around.
It was kind of just like you saw like a lot of star players, but a lot of guys kind of maybe out of position. A lot of people who kind of were waiting to break that play instead of just doing the normal rucking and stuff. And holy cow, dude, that first team was an indicator of how these Scots play. They're all about the kicking. They're all about finding space. They're all about getting it out to their back line with fast. And then they got forwards. They got small forwards who are out there with those backs, like supporting the fuck out of them. And man, do they counter ruck, Corey. Holy shit, dude. If you are not on your P's and Q's, you will lose the ball. Sometimes you're on your P's and Q's, which you'll show out here. I got a clip, dude. And it doesn't fucking matter. They just steal the ball from you anyway. Like, it's crazy the counter rucking these guys do. They're productive around the ball, healthy, fit lads. And, dude, they certainly, like, I think our average touring age, we were probably 30 to 32. Not sure about these first 2 teams, but the last team we play, which we have some clips of, those dudes are probably 18 to 20. So it was pretty funny. You could see the contrast and conditioning as the game wore on. to say the least, Corey. To say
That's
the
good.
least.
Well, I like the name. I like Twats.
Anyway,
Was did you name yourself specifically Twats, or
yes,
did
I'm
you name
sure.
yourself the Wild American Touring Squad so that you could be Twats?
I'm sure
Like you
that
want the
was.
acronym to be something?
Yeah, I'm sure it was because this isn't the first time they've done their touring, so I'm sure when they were putting it together, there was some thought about what would be a funny acronym. And yeah, they came up with Twats. So anyway, we barely scraped by the first game against Isla, despite them having only 13 players. Like the players we sent over there, like Evan actually earned Nick of the Day because he played so well for them. So
Nice.
it seemed appropriate to give him Nick of the Day, of course. And yeah, we barely scraped together a win against our own guys. Anyway, rolled over into Elgin, not Elgin, Corey, Elgin, which is where I got this fine shirt. And we played the Murray team, who, because it was a Wednesday game, and I had thought about this rolled into it. I was like, huh, so these guys are all just going to take off a day from work to play us? Apparently not, Corey. Only about 15 of their guys wanted to do that. So that was something they definitely used. But anyway, I think, it's a valid excuse because it was still a fucking close-ass game. My favorite part, I think, apparently, like, I don't know if this is true, but I heard it from a couple different people, so it may be true. It's apparently like the game was going on, and like it's like a park they have there, like it's a playing field. So I guess like there's also some they connect to like I think a couple walking paths. So there was just people stopping and watching the game. But apparently some guys just walking by was like, "What? There's a rugby game going on?" And apparently he was in like a place for a different club. And was like, "Hey, can I get in on this?" And they're like, "Yeah, dude, get in there." Dude was like a fucking stud fly half, dude. Next thing you know, there's this little bald dude just kicking the ball everywhere. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Where'd he come from? Fucking asshole is really good. So this was another tightly contested game. The Twats barely pulled out a 30-25 win against these guys, despite them being like 15 players. Yeah, crazy game, dude. We barely won in the last like couple minutes. They had there was a fucking stupid ref came in the second half, Corey. I normally don't talk to refs, but this young guy pissed me off. He was trying to steal a blatant try from my boy Will, like a blatant try, and he was trying to be like all held up. I was like, what are you talking about? That was definitely not held up. Like, it was a beautiful try. And, like, it took one of the other team being like, no, sir, that was a try. Like, it was that blatant. It was like, Jesus, dude. So I was already hot with this idiot. And then I get a beautiful fucking poach in our own territory. So, like, we needed it. And he's like, oh, hands in. Oh, you didn't disconnect from the tackle. I was like, I wasn't even in the tackle, you fucking more. I'm like letting him know. And he, of course, hits me with another 10 yards. So your boy earned his first Dick of the Day award. I got off the sideline just hot, man. I was like, flat fucking clown. And you know what, dudes? We stick to it. Fuck that clown. That fucking referee was an idiot. Someone had to let him know he was a noob. But yeah, I did get my
I
first.
will say though, Steven, in my 11 years of playing football, I have a grand total of 2 penalties. Um, wait, no, maybe I have an offsides. I don't know. As far as maybe a couple offsides here or there, but a grand total of 2 penalties, which were both bullshit, and the refs all love me. Like, I saw the refs today, and they're like, we haven't seen you! Where have you been? And I was like, oh, I was in the States. I got travel for work. And they're like, oh, we're happy you're back. What are you playing now? And I'm like, oh, man, I'm the end now. They're like, that's so cool, bro. We're happy for you. Like, the refs love me in this league
Dude,
because
alright.
turns out I've been around since the beginning of goddamn time, and I always say hi to them.
Well, that's fair, and I do like to. I normally have a fine relationship with refs. I just don't talk to them. There's one gay guy I got a little hot with this year. I don't even know why he's gay, but it's just like the first time we met him, like our scrum half found out he was gay, and just all game was just hitting him with the F word, and so as you can imagine, he took kindly to that.
Yeah, that's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
It pays off for you.
Real bold strategy. But anyway, I was talking to him at the end of the game just so he wouldn't hate us so much, and like I think that did pay off because I definitely gave him a little bit of lip this year, and he didn't hit me with a penalty, so that was nice of him. But anyway, I mostly have a good relationship with refs. It's just, I mean, this isn't the first trouble that Mouse has gotten me into this year, so it all seems to be a combination of things, Corey. Very strange. But anyway,
No way.
other than that, mostly good game for me. Even against Isla, dude, I got smammered that first night. Like, and I was the most hungover I've ever been for a rugby game. It was not even fun. By the third time I came out, I was just like, I'm dead. I can't fucking do this. Even though I was playing great. Probably had like 4 tackles, got a poach, fucking had a great run, ran some people over, like one of those run, fucking 40 meters, get tackled, and like, all right, coach, I'm out. And just went off and just started puking and dying. So yeah, it was a rough day for me. So after that, I tried to not drink as much. Still felt my conditioning compromised in the Elgin game for sure, and in this game we're about to watch. Just overall, it was rough. I think all that drinking, jet lag, not a condition of who I think I am as a player, and it definitely showed up. Just getting off the field too much. I should have trusted myself to be on there a little bit more. Should have trusted my conditioning, and overall, just wish I would have hustled more, man. You know. But anyway, let's get into this film here. We're gonna watch a very painful first play. Now you're gonna see your boy make a tackle here right about now. Hello. No, don't come this way. I'll go time. Now watch this pivotal mistake, Corey. You see me wandering over this way? Mistake.
Yeah.
Because now we're way overloaded on this side. Oh, look at this big boy right through the middle. Oh, no, he finds the tall man. Oh, that's a try for sure. Oh,
You
Corey,
guys' jerseys are so dumb, Steven. Why are your jerseys so
They're
dumb?
pretty fucking cool, dude. You're just jealous of how handsome we are.
You got like pink shorts? Are those pink shorts?
Those are pink shorts, Corey. Don't be jelly, Corey. Don't be jelly of how beautiful we are, Corey.
Alright, I'll give you maybe they're salmon. No, salmon's
Anyway,
a darker,
Corey, so did you
paler
see the
pink.
here? So look, dude. Ah, shit. You know, we fucked this all up. We gotta go back. Let's see if it goes back to where it was. Yeah, it does. Alright, cool. So, this isn't even me. That's Cheddar making a nice tackle. Also, this was a botched kickoff. They shouldn't have had the ball deep in our territory this early in the game. So, I want to come up a little bit faster here. Still, someone makes initial contact, but I finished this tackle right here. So, it's hard for me to see what the fuck's going on. Number 2 needs to be smarter. He's a young player, but he needs to be smarter in seeing this overload, man, because look how many players they still got over here. Now, granted, why wouldn't they be attacking this way? It's just the natural progression of things. As you can see, my boy 7 is excited about it. 8's excited about it. Our boys over here are getting ready. So it's hard to blame myself too much, but, I mean, fuck, man. Look at this. Look at this, Corey. You see my mouse right now? Look at all these guys over here.
They saw that opportunity, and they're like, well, we're going to do whatever the fuck we want then. Fuck you guys.
Look at this scrub half. He's like, oh, hello.
He's like 3 against 4. I'll take those odds.
This dude is like, this is a beautiful play by this guy right here, who honestly was a stud all night. And anyway, I'll talk. He's a good lad. But look at this play, dude. So 5 jumps up here. That's Marcus, very experienced player. I think in a position like play like that, you gotta just wait, right? You gotta give your teammates a chance, because now Curtis is one-on-one against this guy. And to Curtis's credit, he does eventually make this tackle, but he gets no help from Malzo on that. And now Malzo's beat from the 4-2. We're leaving everything on my boy Mike to make this play against a very tall number 4, and he's just not going to be able to make that in time. So yeah, easy first try for the home team. We should actually go back because, dude, they walked us out in bagpipes. It was pretty cool. Watch this shit.
Who recorded this?
They did. But look at this shit.
Is that the ref? Is that the other player?
That's one of their players walking us out in bagpipes, and then we all just kind of, there's the 10s, you know?
They're just like, yep, we're just doing bagpipe shit. You know how it goes.
Shit, dude, they're a legit Scottish club, that's for sure. They were definitely the best team we played all of the whole tour. I mean, granted, they were full power. They were young, they were ready. But anyway, this is me losing a ruck. You see this shit? Now, like, I wasn't lazy with this, Corey. Like, I was over here, so, alright, we just gotta watch the work rate of number 7 here. So they probably should have flagged him because he never disconnected from this tackle. Look at this. He is clearly involved in this tackle, and I don't see much of a disconnect. Did you?
Yeah, man, I'm mad about it.
Whatever, we're gonna let it slide with that because that work rate, that is just so fast, dude. You see how fast?
I don't know what I don't know what any of that means, but
so when he's involved with, do you see how he never let go of Skip's shirt?
So he's supposed to like tackle and then like stumble off and be like, aha, right, and then wander back in.
Arguably, he might be clapping his hands. We can't really see it. I'm too far away. Should have been closer. He wins the ball right there because by the time I get in there, look at this. He's already over the ball. And,
so if you tackle, you can get up, clap to show like my hands are free, and then go back and fuck shit up again.
Snatch the ball, absolutely.
That's crazy.
If no one contest you. I was late there. That's his ball. That 7 was good, man. That 7 was active all day. He was a beast. Yeah, so that's a fail on my part. You know, it was crazy. I wasn't like super late to that one, but late enough, and that 7 made me pay for it.
The
So,
more you know.
just a little bit about how fast they were at their counter rucks and stuff. So this is a big play for us. I thought it was a momentum shifter.
You love to see it.
One of the young players on our tour too. This kid's like probably 18, 20. I forget how old. 21 maybe. But
Baseball slide to finish it off. I like it. I like it.
yeah, but it was just nice. Like it's a mistake on their part with this pass, but he makes them pay.
I like how my man has piles of cardio. Like, he sprints a good, like, 30,
And look,
40
he got
yards and then, like, jogs back. He's just not winded at all. Look at this. Gets back up. Yep, that's how we do. Jogging away. Like, bro, if I just scored, I'd be taking a knee. I'd be thinking about it. I'd be like, you guys see that? Like,
By the way,
I sure as fuck am not jumping up and sprinting back to my sideline. Like, damn, bro.
me neither, Corey. But you know, to be young, 21, and I guess in piles of shape. So the last play here, you can see sloppy offload, makes it easy for them to get out here. Boom, boom, pass.
Oh, man, they got options. Like, even if he makes that tackle,
Which he did.
oh, he
And
should
then you
have
see the
passed.
boy over there fucking with shit. And then I get called for a penalty here because look how tired I am. Look how tired I am. I just ran across the field. I'm so tired. And it's like, all right, come here, Seven. And then they call me here for staying on top of the ball too much. I was laying on him.
Oh, you didn't get up quickly enough?
I didn't get up and get away from the tackle quickly enough, so they called me there. You know, there's
Weird
a play
penalty,
of me,
but okay.
There's a play of me stripping the ball. Did that not get saved? Oh, no. Guess not. Well, I did strip the ball later on in this game. No, we didn't recover it. And it was after hauling ass to go catch that 7. So, you know, it wasn't all bad. Like I said, wish I would have hustled more. Obviously, you can't be laying on a guy after a play. And I shouldn't have gotten beat on the counter ruck. But for the most part, man, this game came down to I felt like I just didn't trust my cardio enough, didn't trust myself to be on the field enough. Because I think I was one of the better defenders out here. We got people beat to the outside, just stupid mistakes. Should have beat this team. But we didn't, because they were probably the better team, so maybe we shouldn't have. Who knows? But either way, good game. I enjoyed it. You know, obviously we wanted a different result. Very cool team, though. If I was those guys, I'd be excited, man. They're freaking, like, super young and super good. They're a very good, productive rugby club, so.
It's a nice combination.
Yeah, I was hanging out with their 6 all night. Well, I was hanging out with all of them, but I did exchange jerseys with him, so I got me one of those black and yellow jerseys.
Nice. And you gave him the goofy, like, pink American shirt.
You're just a hater, but yeah, I had an extra one of those actually, so I was able to. Yeah, now I got both. Be jelly.
Fair enough.
Be jelly with my pink shirt, Corey. So
Dude, so jelly.
The afternoon games are hitting their 4th quarter here. I don't know if people expected this LA-Seattle game to be as close as it is. Maybe it is. I mean, it's a division game. These things do happen, Corey. Miami finally finding some life here against San Francisco. Kansas City, Cincinnati is close as ever. You know, I think we're rooting for Cincinnati, right? Sports by Compian.
Yeah, I mean, I'm apparently like, so me and Frankie, he's been on the show. We're homies. He adamantly hates everybody in the Steelers division, so I'm supposed to hate them too. But I just like Joey Cool, man. Joey Cool's a cool dude,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Cool.
He's so cool, man.
Cool,
It's
dude. You're gonna hate on Joey Cool, bro?
I guess I'm indifferent to this game. Because
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is one of those dudes that he's just so much fun to watch.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Well, we'll just see what the fuck happens then. I guess I only hate on the Chiefs because of Cedric in my life, who's a massive hater, and you know I can't see him too happy because he's impossible to watch football with because he's such a hater. And
Naturally.
The LA fucking Las Vegas motherfuckers, dude. They're suddenly coming alive and decided that they're a real football team. They got
Yeah,
the
that's so weird.
They got the Chargers down right now. I think they figured out that Josh Jacobs is on their team. But oh, that's right, Josh Jacobs.
Oh, we got this dude. He scores like 3 touchdowns a game if we just give him the ball enough. Maybe we should just keep doing that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, is he going off again, or are we just talking shit? Let's have a look. Why can't we find the stats? And they're gone. Wow.
I have them, Steven. I have all the stats.
Guys,
All the stats are
Give
mine.
us some stats, dude. Don't be like this. All right,
Dude, it
well,
was so frustrating whenever like the Packers all of us like that rookie who didn't have a touchdown
yeah,
all
yeah,
fucking
Jacobs
season.
is once again going off, Corey.
Of course he is.
Not so much for the
But dude,
receptions,
that
but
that
definitely
fucking
throwing the
rookie
ball.
from Green Bay all of a sudden remembers how to play football and gets like 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys to beat us. It's like what are you doing, bro? Stop it. You're not supposed to know how to play football. And then he just like I think he did have a decent next game, but like why you gotta remember that you're good at football while playing the Cowboys? Like, come on now. Calm
You
down.
mean Christian Watson from Green Bay?
No, it was one of their rookie receivers.
Yeah,
He
Christian Watson. He's a rookie.
is that his name?
Well, the guy, dude, like, all right, so he's been injured for most of the year, and I hear this because I hang out with Taylor, who's obsessed with the Packers. So I've heard about
Mm.
this guy kind of being mostly injured for most of the year. So he recently has not been injured, and the guy has just been going off, bro. He's literally exploding. Like today, he like had a nice reversal, just ran past everybody for a touchdown. I
Dude,
think
he has more touchdowns than fucking
he has 8 touchdowns over 4 weeks, bro.
yeah, I think that he has like more than like CD Lamb,
It's
which is
insane.
supposedly a top 10 receiver.
Yeah, it's very insane. He's definitely hit his stride, you could say. But anyway, it looks like LA is being a real team out there, so good for them. Cowboys could hopefully take care of business tonight against the Indianapolis Colts. Hopefully the Buccaneers figure it out against the New Orleans. I'll be at an Amon Amarth concert because frankly that'll be better than watching Buccaneers football.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Buffalo took care of business against the old New England. Corey, I fell for it. I was like seven
That shit.
zero, or 7-3 at the time. It looked like I was like, yeah, maybe New England's gonna pull it off. Why not? Lost 50 cents about it. Really sad, dude. Or it might have even
Not
been.
50
It might
cents.
have been 50 cents. I
Ah,
don't know, man. We took
dude.
an L. We took an L.
Hey,
Bad
but
decision
look at
making.
Detroit. How's that bet coming along you placed at the beginning of the year for them to make the
I was
playoffs?
just thinking about that today, dude. Like we still got a chance apparently. Like I was thinking, oh man, that was a stupid bet. But not so much, man. They're still in the running. Like let's see what their record now. I think they're like, in the running, dude. Let's see what
They're like a
they're.
legit football team trying to do
Yeah, they're
football
like
things.
they're like
5-7.
5-7, bro. They can still survive.
That's not a good
No,
like
no, not great. But
score, but there's for this
they're solid.
year. For this year, it's possible.
Exactly.
Like everybody has a bad record this year.
Dude, hell, Pittsburgh might even still be in it. Who knows, man? They just fucking took out
I
Atlanta.
was. Oh yeah. So after my game, we went to a bar and I saw Tennessee and Philly. They were 7-7. I was like, "What? Tennessee? Are you trying to be a real football team? All right." And then I guess they didn't want to do that anymore because the final result was 10-35.
Well, dude, AJ Brown went off on the poor little Tennessee Titans. He was like, "Hello, former team." They're like, "Hi, AJ," and they're like, "We're gonna kill you, dude." All right, so what's going on with Russell? Why did it have to be like this, dude? Their defense was like, "Hey, Russell, we'll just have them like score like no points. All you gotta do is score like some points." And he's like, "Nah."
No, I refuse. I'm not cooking anything. You guys don't like anything I cook. I refuse to cook for you. Fuck you guys.
Oh man, I feel bad for him. I do. It's like shit, dude. That
I
guy.
don't.
Yeah, you
Your
know
man
what?
has a
He's
house
not
with
involved with a
15 rooms.
millionaire. What am I saying? Of course, I feel bad for
15
this guy.
rooms, bro.
Yeah, no,
That
never
guy,
mind. Never mind. I definitely. He
he's
made more money.
fine,
Yeah,
you know?
he's fine.
But what
He's
I
fine.
think is interesting about this is
Right.
it's kind of like remember whenever Brady left for Tampa and everyone was like, oh my God, was Belichick the powerhouse all along or was it Tom Brady? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whenever Russell left, nobody had that question. Everyone was like, Pete Carroll's fucking old and senile. He's trash. They should fire him. And Russ is going to go and dominate over there at Denver and get a Super Bowl. Then you see Russ just literally fall apart. And Pete Carroll is like, oh, here's this random dude who's been like a career journeyman. I'm going to turn him into like the highest passer rating out of any quarterback in the league real quick. Don't mind me.
Yeah. Pretty pretty spot on analysis there, Corey. Couldn't agree more. Not looking good for Russell Wilson. Will he figure it out next year? Don't really care now that you mention it. He is pretty well off. Green Bay Packers figured it
But he
out.
has like a fucking 5-year contract. I don't know how the Broncos get out of that.
Who knows, bro? All these weird, crazy ass guaranteed contracts that are coming out with quarterbacks lately. I have no idea how any of it works.
Like apparently Deshaun also kind of sucked today. That or people just really don't
Oh no,
like
he's
him.
definitely. It's both. It's both.
Mm.
Green Bay kicked the shit out of Chicago. They just have their number. They call it all the time. Chicago's like, stop calling here! They're like, we'll never stop calling!
Why are you calling? We're
I
trying to
think
sleep.
people were surprised to see Detroit kick a shit out of Jacksonville. I don't know if that's I think Detroit's on some shit right now. They only lost to Buffalo over the last 4 weeks. Cleveland does figure this game out, and they managed to beat Houston, and it looks like they finally put up some points. It was looking quite ugly there for a while. This was an entertaining game, dude. The Jets in Minnesota. The Jets
The Jets still pretending to be a real team. I like that about them.
yeah, dude, Mike White had a turnover in the fourth down, on fourth down they turned it
Dude,
over in the
my
red
boy
zone.
Mike White is back. You love to see
He's
it.
playing pretty well, man.
You love to see
This
it.
was an interesting game. They had multiple opportunities to win this against a very good Minnesota team. So it's going to be an interesting race over there in the AFC. We got Cincinnati down there in the red zone making moves.
What I
Uh,
think is funny is like that division with like the Jets and the Bills and the Patriots. Who's the fourth team?
Bills, Patriots, Dolphins.
Dolphins. Like, dude, all four of those guys are gonna make the fucking. Or they at one point they were all in position to make the playoffs. Same as how the Cowboys, Eagles,
Yeah, dude.
Washington, and Giants were all in a position to make. It's like the playoffs could consist of these two divisions.
Apparently,
Well, a couple weeks ago. Now I think the playoff picture has changed, but for a while,
it's always gonna be
oh wow, they
changing. But
tied.
but yeah, you saw Washington and the Giants tied.
That's
Uh,
good. That's like a loss for both of them. They can both kick rocks.
I guess so. Went ahead and dominated Tennessee. So yeah, the playoffs picture is becoming clear here. Some stuff's gonna happen. Some things are definitely going down, Corey.
Some people are gonna play some football,
Some
and then based
football.
off of that, other people will win games.
Right, exactly. So as you were saying, the AFC East is looking good. Patriots probably won't make it now. They're gonna have to get their shit together over the next couple weeks. Cincinnati desperately need to win. I guess they
Cincinnati
desperately
having
need
a
to win.
comeback.
I guess
Dude,
they desperately
apparently
need to win.
they like a week or two ago they had the same record they had whenever they made the Super Bowl. So like everyone was talking mad shit about him, and I was like, nah, they're probably gonna make it to the playoffs. They're fine.
And you got Minnesota and Philadelphia, and as you mentioned, the AFC East just absolutely going off. Weak ass NFC South. Hopefully the Buccaneers can fucking get a win and at least get to 500. Like Christ, it's all very embarrassing. 49ers are dominating that West division, which is interesting. If they can hang on
Emerging
to it,
as the
they need to hang
yeah,
on to the win
taking off.
today though,
Well,
because
let's check out the playoff picture.
it
Let's see that playoff picture.
looks like Seattle is possibly going to hang on to this win. So what do we got here? We got the Chiefs number one, Eagles number one, Bills and Vikings number twos. Wow, the Ravens are three right now. I guess with that win today, 49ers are sitting at three, Buccaneers are sitting at four, the Titans are sitting at four, Dolphins are sitting at
Dude,
five.
look, but the entire NFC East is in the playoffs right now. That's
Yeah,
absurd.
they are. That's awesome.
All right, so who are we got? We got the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets. So we're only missing fucking New England from the AFC.
So the Seahawks definitely need to win today to stay in there. Lions are gonna have to stay hot if they're gonna get a chance. Fuck the Packers, maybe get left out of this whole thing. Yeah, it's looking pretty ridiculous
Packers.
out here, man. It's definitely not
Are the
a full
Packers three
activity.
and ten?
Dude,
What's the
what
Packers
kind of
record?
funny is I just set up all my lodges to go watch this
Jesus.
Falcons Buccaneers game. The way it's shaping out, it could be a it could be a big game for the division right there. So it's kind of funny, but anyway, um, the AFC pictures looking a little more solidified. I'd say. Who knows? You got the Chargers today, and they just got
The
rocked.
Patriots are for sure going to lose to the Bills, but they really are like right there.
Yeah, you're right. It is kind of funny. The Patriots already lost to the Bills. But
So
anyway,
scroll down. What I think is funny about these, like, no, back up to the picture. What I think is funny about these pictures is it's almost all further up. It's almost always a quarterback, unless their quarterback is kind of meh. Like we got Parsons there instead of Dak. You
yeah,
don't have Kirk Cousins. You have Justin Jefferson there. Like for whatever, Geno Smith, he made the picture.
they got McCaffrey in there and Woodley,
Yeah, yeah. Look at that.
Coop.
Waddle. Why Waddle instead of Tyreek Hill?
Coop is the fucking Chargers are not going to be in the playoffs. That's funny that he's even in there. But anyway, like that's got to be like, dude, that's a Super Bowl team. It just won the Super Bowl and now they're not even making
Yeah,
the playoffs.
Jones is there, and Jones isn't going to make it either.
Yeah. Wait, which Joe? Oh yeah, no. Maybe he still has a shot though. Anyway, Corey, I think Sports by Compian is going to go ahead and wrap this shit up. But we did want to leave you guys as we head into a Monomarth season, which is tomorrow. Did you guys mark it on your calendar because they're coming through Madison, and you better bet your boy will be there to greet them. In fact, Corey, your fucking words bore me to death. You're a wasp without a sting. When you're done wasting breath, you can find me in the ring. Oh yeah, Sports by Compian, out!